Good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning Rise and Shine. How's everybody doing? That light is too bright. Back this light up a little bit, Jesus. All right, how's everybody doing? Hey, honey. There's back porch. Good morning. Joe, good morning. Rick. Everybody is jumping in. Today is the open live, so open to the public, not just to the channel members. There's Joe Stillwater. Good morning. Scott, good morning. Terry, good morning. Oh, who's that I missed over there? Jabson Roseflame, good morning. Brandon, good morning. Missed a few of them there. Jason, good morning. How's everybody doing? Larry Smith, good morning. Gordon Shinerman. Got quite a few people jumping in here this morning, a little more than usual this quick. Good to see everybody in here. Back porch distiller, missed my 4 a.m. wake up call to fire the still up. Now I have to wait till midnight. Ugh. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I always prefer running early in the morning rather than late at night myself. Scott, your letter did not arrive. Now, I think, I don't think the mail ran yesterday because when I was closing up shop at 6 o'clock yesterday, all the packages that were packaged up and ready to go out, sitting on the dock waiting for pickup, they were still there. I don't even think mail ran over here yesterday for whatever reason. Crazy, that usually does not happen. GTD, good morning. Dave, good morning. Yeah, let me know what you find out, Scott. How did the run on Fancy, the first run on Fancy? I saw the pic. How did it go? Good morning, Donna. Donnie, sorry, from the Ozarks. Hey, brother, we're in the Ozarks also. The Arkansas Ozarks. Where you at, Donnie? Where you be, Donnie? It's starting to drip a little. You mean you're just now running it? Okay. I was thinking I saw that last night. I don't know. Near Mountain Home. Oh, nice, Donnie. I just did a podcast episode about some moonshine history in Mountain Home. You may be familiar with it. It was a poisoning, like years 19. I want to say 1919 or 1920, somewhere around in that area. Anyway, I don't know if you're familiar, Donnie, but I do an audio podcast called Moonshine Lore and Legends, and I just go over history, stories, legends, that kind of thing, and I just did one on Mountain Home. I'm not sure which episode that is. I can look it up here in a minute, but I think it might be the next one coming out, episode 3. I'm on the 3rd episode. Douglas, good morning. Might want to see a doctor about that, GTD. Del Cox, good morning. Yes, sir. Got it ready last night. Got up early. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Starting to drip now. That's awesome. Poison. Good morning. Rodney. Good morning. Penicillin works for that dripping. How is everybody doing? So I'm a little bit behind. Yesterday, went to grind grain. I've got a lot of grinding to do. Barley, rye, corns, and my grinder was acting up again, starting to piss me off. Yeah, so I didn't get. I ground up about 25 pounds of corn before it started acting up on me. GTD with the gifted membership, nice. Oh, nailed Poison with it. Poison got the gifted membership. Nice snag there. Let's see, I got my bottom and sides done, worked all day and night, just the cap to go now. Nice. Waiting on the cap to drop on the kit I got from you. I'm waiting on, oh, nice. That's awesome, Dustin. Which one did you get? I don't remember. We ship a lot of them out. Which kit did you get, Dustin?
Yeah, it was damn market day.
Oh, yeah, did you try to go that direction?
I went around.
Garbage Throne Daddy did one gifted membership, was trying to get Poison, nailed him with it. Little snipe shooter with the gifted membership.
Good shot.
The wheated bourbon, Dustin, that's actually my favorite kit that we offer right now. You're gonna like that one. We got some new ones coming out that, I don't know, might take the lead and surpass the wheated bourbon as my favorite, but we'll see. Scott says Scott says that's why I always send singles. Gotcha. Jake, good to see you back in here. So yeah, Larry Smith got 20 pounds molasses, close to 40 pounds of sugar, won't work off, won't do anything. What's going on? Well, Larry, how many gallons of water did you use with those 20 pounds of molasses, 40 pounds of sugar? We'll see if we can do a little troubleshooting here. Yes, sir. I was thinking about the wheated bourbon for the next project. Navy Mark, it's a good one. It's worth it. It is a good one. Well, like I said, I think it's my favorite. Back porch dropping the diaper in there. Depends. It depends. Coverstone Daddy with another single membership. Who'd you nail this time? Joy Boy J Music got the membership. So for those of you that are in here and not sure what's going on, we have a channel membership. You get extra perks. You get some behind the scenes. You get some cookie crumbs to follow. You get some Easter eggs, things like that. And the people in here with the green name and the logo next to their name, they are channel members. This live stream that we're doing right now, we do this every morning, but Thursday and Saturday are the only ones where everybody gets to join in. The rest of the days, that's channel members only. And I think I saw, back up a little bit. How many gallons was that? Trying to find it. I was passing by. I was running my mouth when I saw it, I think. That molasses may need some nutrients. Yeah, That's kind of why I was asking about the number of gallons. I'll have it in the woods tonight. Got 600 gallons of mash. Woo, 600 gallons. Well, I thought I saw the number of gallons that he put in there. The alcohol content is so high, I'm getting drunk just listening. Okay, I've got to. Yeah. Yeah, Larry. Terry was also asking what this starting gravity was. That can tell you a lot. If you're answering these questions, I'm sorry. For some reason, I can't find them. Yeah, going to be busy for the next couple of days. I guess, man. I guess so. Is there a specific ratio of water to citric acid for cleaning? Man, it's very light. I can't remember. Winsong, jump in there on that one. You're the one that was always telling me how much citric acid to put in my water for the cleaning. I can't remember. It's like I don't know, I want to say like a tablespoon or a teaspoon per gallon, something like that. It's pretty light. Terry jumps in, 2 tablespoons per gallon. KRB says, thought our badge colors were supposed to, and then didn't finish the sentence. What are y'all doing in there? All right. Winsong says, it doesn't take much, a little goes a long way. The citric acid, is that supposed to act as a water softener? Well, they're talking about cleaning copper at the moment. I don't know if it softens water.
Citric acid?
KRB, it doesn't change monthly. There are, so the orange one that you are right now, that's at a 2-month. That says you've been a member for 2 months. The next change doesn't happen until 6 months. And it's kind of a golden color. And then there's another one at 1 year, and it's the actual still in the clear colors. Got a bottle of Baby Jane heirloom corn bourbon at the state store yesterday. It's 45.5% and has amazing flavor. Nice, Risky Rebel.
Whiskey Rebel, take my mind.
Sorry, lost you on the phone. Back now. Got 25 gallons. Okay, 25 gallons of water, 40 pounds of sugar, 20 pounds of molasses. Yeah, so that molasses, you're definitely gonna need some nutrient. You've got a very high specific gravity. That thing is gonna be somewhere, I don't know, someone in here can do the math for me, so I don't have to sit here and try and figure that out in my head. But you've got, it was 40 pounds of sugar.
And how many gallons of molasses?
20,
20 pounds.
I don't remember if he said 20 pounds or 20 gallons.
20 gallons would be crazy, but.
And then 60 gallons of water.
Yeah, you're gonna be up there, you'll be over 1090.
So yeah, and you also could possibly end up with some pH issues there. You'll want to monitor the pH. What are these greens here? Scott Bryant says 5 months next month for me.
They're people renewing their subscriptions or their memberships.
Oh, nice. Renewals going on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
3 months. Shout out for the 3 months. Appreciate you guys. It's cool to have you guys stick around. Any interesting?
And it's also like, it's $1.99 a month.
Not
Doesn't
bad.
sound like a lot, but it does
Yeah.
help us do all the stuff that we're doing.
They add up. Yeah, they help us, improve Lighting, I think, is the most recent
That's
thing we've
the most
done.
recent thing I did, is buy new lighting.
Mics and helping with the Atom, all that stuff.
36 people in the chat right now. Go ahead and give me some likes. Maybe we can get some more folks in here. It'd be awesome.
Man, you know what I really could have gone for this morning? A little Windsong Kahlua.
Oh, yeah.
We need to. Does she have any more of that laying around?
I mean, probably. In fact, if
Mother
I'm not
Windsong.
mistaken, she made some I was supposed to bring up here and I just never have. That might be, seems like that memory
That
is
hurts.
sticking in my head.
That
Sorry.
hurts.
And for those of you, Winsong says, got a half gallon.
Can you pay for a year in advance? Dale, I have no idea.
I don't think so. I think it is monthly only, and it's just an auto draft that you set up through YouTube when you sign up.
Half gallon.
Yeah.
That'll do.
And for those of you that are in here and you don't know, we got this bad boy right here behind us, 20-gallon Copper Steel Co. This is the 20-gallon distiller set from Copper Steel Co. And we're giving one away at the end of the month. For those of you that were not aware that that is happening, that's some pretty cool news. iMembership health pay is to get, what the hell? Where'd that go? Got deleted. Okay, deleted while I was reading it. Are you going to sell powder molasses? Man, I would if I could find a distributor for it. I certainly would.
I've never used that before. What do you do? Just kind of hydrate it in some water, or just
No,
dump
it's
it
the
in?
same as like the sweet feed that we sell. That's made with
Oh, okay. It's
with
just the
dry
powder.
molasses.
I got you.
Yeah. And you can buy dry molasses at like the feed store or stuff like that. So if mashed with fruit, is the specific gravity the same as if you were sour
It,
mashing?
it can be. You're conflating a couple issues there. Sugar is sugar. Fermentable sugar and unfermentable sugar, for that matter, are what constitutes your starting gravity. You can make that starting gravity look like whatever you want it to look like, and it's not dependent on whether you're doing a sour mash or an all grain mash or a sugar shine or whatever it is. I hope that helped.
Let's see, rum, I do 2.5 gallons molasses, 20 pounds of vanilla sugar, couple pinches of Epsom salt, 2 vitamin B filled to 22-ish gallons mark.
Vitamin
Hang a
B.
tea bag of oyster shells, never a problem.
What's the vitamin B
that's
for?
Yeah, what is the vitamin B do?
That's the
Is
first,
that just a type of nutrient for it?
I think that's the first time I've ever seen anyone use vitamin B as an additive of some sort. I'm curious what it does now.
Membership helps pay for hair and makeup. Yep.
Well, you don't think we just wake up looking this beautiful, do you?
You don't think I know how to do this myself, right? We got a gal that
Sheila,
comes
get
in.
back in here with the fluffer. Sorry for yelling.
Mr. Joe's coming home to Miss Joe.
What?
I don't know what that means. I just made a Kahlua copycat myself. Probably not as good as Winsong's. Mine's a little bitter.
Can you read the first word of that again? If you really emphasize that.
Speaking of water, municipal water has chlorine and stuff. I always hear the better the water. What should a city guy do past filtering?
You should,
Man,
you should look at your water makeup. You can look at it if you live in a big enough town or city, and even if you don't, you could probably go find the right guy. They have to test it. So you can find out, does your city water have, high levels of chlorine in it? Does it have fluoride in it? Does it have, all the things that we're looking at when we're discussing water? You can look at what those levels are and stack it up against what a normal or a acceptable limit for that kind of thing is. Some people go get spring water. I don't know where you live, how far you are from a spring. Some people only use distilled water. And the cool thing about that is a lot of them are distilling it themselves. So they're not going to have to go buy a bunch of, distilled water. That said, can you make it as cheaply on your setup with electric or gas as you can just buy it from the store. That gets probably pretty thin. Some people just enjoy distilling their own water. Some people like to clean their stills as well as they can often,
Yeah.
and so distilled water can help with that.
I'll also say, I'll say also, distilled water, the times that I have used it, I've needed to add nutrients. It's like
Yeah,
distilled
there's-
water has no nutrients in it.
For sure.
And it also depends on what you're doing, but I've used every kind of water. It all
Spring
worked.
water, yeah.
It all worked, even the tap water.
We use city water here. We happen to have a very good quality of water, but
Rodney Mifflin with the gifted membership.
shout out Rodney. What a guy.
Who'd Rodney get? Sean Squatch. Sean Manley got gifted. I thought Manley got gifted yet Thursday. Wrong way, Mr. C. Joe Stillwater gifted. Joe's in here right now, or he was in here when we started.
Shout out to Joe.
I believe you can call the vitamin B a nutrient. It works for me. Got one 5-gallon barrel full and a 10-gallon full. Nice.
So it works as a nutrient, he's saying?
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm way behind. I'm just gonna skip forward to the end. I don't know what I missed there. Just guessing. Turning a liquid into a vapor, back into a liquid again, filters out the impurities.
Some of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Organisms generally cannot survive the heat at which most liquids vaporize.
Yeah, definitely taking care of any bacteria, all of that kind of
any
stuff.
kind of anything living, and then it also, that process does tend to drag out a lot of perhaps the ides, the eights, the impurities,
When y'all are
also
reading,
minerals, all kinds of stuff.
when y'all are reading, looks like y'all already been drinking. Gonna squid what? Usual parameters on the giveaway. Yeah, this week is the same as last week.
Back porch this month, just to be clear, they roll every week, or they don't roll. So you get a week shot at it. If you get on the wheel or not. Next week's a new week, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so any purchase at the Still in the Clear website is an entry. Any purchase of grains or grain kits is a double entry. 5 gifted memberships during the live is an entry. $9.99, what are those called? Super Chat is also an entry. We're drawing 4 names this next Thursday from all the entries that are happening from, Friday on to next Thursday for that 7-day period. We're gonna draw 4 names. They will go on the list. We'll then have 16 names on the list by the end of next Thursday.
Yeah.
And then there'll be one more Thursday after that. There'll be 20 names on the list, and then we're gonna do an elimination wheel till one person is left on the list, and they will win the steal. Y'all ever had to shut one eye to read something when you sipped a little? I've squinted.
the-
I'm
you
not
get
sure
the
I've
phone
shut one
light.
eye.
I've been there, brother.
Star Silver Golden Honey, Rick is reminding us.
Better than fiat money. Put a pair of readers over glasses, GTD. A little hack for you.
Haven't done pineapple in the steel yet. Let you know in a week or two. Nice.
Liebig condenser versus a traditional worm. How is the heat mitigation compared? So, when it comes to condensers, shotgun condensers, Liebig condensers, worms, it's In my opinion, and again, there's someone way smarter than me that could probably articulate this a little bit better. We have a shotgun condenser that DRC sent us, DRC Stainless Works, and that thing's a machine. It's got so much volume to hold water that it seems to, one, cool the inner pipes, the 5 inner vapor chambers, whatever you want to call them. They cool so effectively because there's just so much water around those, and it's constantly circulating.
Well, and also because it's so much surface area.
So yeah, the surface area is just, it's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, it's a big chamber and it's got a lot of vapor path in it, but also it's got a lot of room for water, and so it cools very efficiently, in my opinion.
We're very well.
Very, perhaps the most efficient condenser setup that I have in terms of circulating water and at the same time just how well it performs. But you know, with the Liebigs, they traditionally have a little bit smaller water chamber.
It's one pipe.
One pipe, normally about a quarter, third the diameter of the outer, and then the worms. It all really, I think it all depends on your how much water you're holding, how much you can circulate. Some
Yeah.
people that run in and out of sinks have the luxury of just refilling the sink, and when it
Yeah.
starts to get a little warm.
Yeah, and there's also, like, it's hard to compare a worm to a Liebig, which
Exactly.
a shotgun condenser is also just a fancy Liebig. They're
Fancy
both
Liebig.
Liebigs, but it's difficult to compare it like that because it depends on the worm, it depends on the Liebig.
Yeah.
Some Liebigs are really long, some are too short.
This copper
Like,
steel
I've seen the
coat's got-
Liebig that was like this long, and I can't imagine that would work very well.
Yeah,
I've
it's such a short run.
Yeah, I would say that the coil condensers that come with the limbic steels do not work as well as some of these custom built,
Yeah,
because there's less, there's like 5 to 6 feet of copper in those coils, and
Yeah.
then you've got this coil over here which has 15 feet of copper, so again, more surface area. So you can't really compare them, but I will say that for me, if I have a choice, I prefer the Liebig.
the kind of, not to circle back on what I kind of said previously, but the copper steel coat having that 15 foot of copper in it and being a pretty good sized worm bucket. We use probably, I don't know, 30-ish, 25, 30-ish gallon water bucket, and we circulate our water in and out of it. On a 20-gallon run, it doesn't get hot. I don't have to change that water out. I really don't even have to worry about it. We do take some gallon ice jugs that we freeze and put in there periodically, but that said, all of them do well. As far as efficiency, I would have to go with the shotgun condenser from my experience. I just think it's like very, very, very efficient.
Yeah, I think especially if you want to do a quick and dirty stripping run, no doubt the shotgun is the way to go for sure.
Shotgun Sally. Look at all the emojis.
Look at all those custom emojis.
Corn.
Pretty nice.
Whiskey stills. Jars of
Nice.
presumed moonshine.
Did I tell you the grinder is not working again?
I hate to do that.
I got through like 25 pounds of corn. Yeah, so that's probably what we got to screw with today to get that going first, because we're out of stuff we need ground.
Yes.
Using a thumper as well. Yeah, a thumper will cool down. Yeah, so if you've got a thumper before your coil does not work as hard because the thumper does some of that work, cools down what's coming from the steel
Thumper.
slightly. Overworking the poor thing? I mean, maybe, but it is roughly brand new.
Yeah, this one's got no excuses.
Yeah, the other one lasted years.
Years.
This one was like the second day it got used, started acting up. These younger generations, man.
These, I wonder if these second and 17th generations of these little blue grinders are not holding their own. Honestly, I really truly believe we've got a power issue, which makes
That's possible.
no sense.
Anything's possible, though, right? Have to hit that thing with some office space treatment. I mean, I have felt like it.
Corn and grinders don't play well together. They do not.
Yeah.
They fight each other. Corn is winning right now.
600 gallons of apple pie mash for my buddy that bought the copper sheets. Hell yeah. Gotta set him up for a long time.
That's a lot of liquor.
Sounds like you all need a millstone and a donkey at this point. I mean, then you got chores like feeding a donkey and getting hay, and I'm not sure I want to do all that.
That's like 90 gallons of product, probably. Not to be shine watching or anything.
Well, I think it's time for us to get to work. We're going to jump out here and do some business. It's always good hanging out with you guys. Thanks for coming in to the Open Live on Saturday. We will see the channel members again on Monday. And so, yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.